that step, won't you? Take that step, won't you? Just drop what you're doing.
Thanks for agreeing to sit down and have a chat. You know, we're talking to people that worked on the record about their musical journeys and really around, you know, that idea of following the dream and coming to that point where you have to take a giant leap of faith.
This was not something that I was ever around. You know, I was around an acoustic piano or a Hammond organ, you know, and that was kind of it. So I didn't even have an understanding of studio, of recording. You know, I just listened to music. I just played music. And I was just doing it for me, for fun, you know, and for friends or whatever. And finished high school. I'd finished college. I had a good job, you know. I enjoyed my job.
What were you doing? What were you doing?
I was working actually on an air base in Sumter, South Carolina, and I was doing mainframe computer repair work for the government. Okay. And, you know, having a blast. I was still playing, doing my music. I was mainly doing it in church, playing in church, you know. And so this opportunity presented itself, and so I did a little research on the school, and when I got accepted, I put in my notice. 2 weeks later, packed up, moved to Nashville.
Was your move to Nashville sort of like the biggest leap of faith that you had, would you say, in your...
I don't know if there was a defining factor of, you know, oh, this is it, it's all or none. But I do think that on a regular basis, you know, a lot of us say, did I make the right decision? Am I doing the right thing? Should I just give up? Because, you know, this industry, there are no guarantees. There is no set schedule or set of jobs that you're gonna do. You know, it's like you work on a record and hopefully, you know, you meet enough people or you do the right things that someone that's doing a record as that one's finished is calling you to help them with theirs, you know, and if not, then you're not working. So you might get down to your last dollar before the next record or the next project comes along. And I think it's just certain moments when you start to allow yourself to not move forward, to not, you know, continue to grow, continue to learn, that you kind of get stagnant and, you know, then I think I would start getting worried.
Yeah. I'm wondering what advice you have as someone who's accomplished. I mean, you've won awards, Grammys and a Dove Award, among others. And what advice do you have for people that are, you know, following their dream and getting to that point where they're like, what next?
Anyone who feels like they've found their passion, regardless of whether you're on a cliff or not, I think you should absolutely go for it, because it's the one thing that's going to ultimately bring you happiness, you know, and a sense of fulfillment in a lot of ways. You know, it adds to. It's not the only thing that may fulfill your life, but it's definitely something that I feel like if you don't follow your passion, there will be a hole there somewhere. And if you do follow your passion, whether you're financially successful or not, I think you will be successful ultimately in your life.
Yeah. Right on. Thank you.
You got it, man.
All right.
Take that step, won't you? Take that step, won't you? Just drop what you're doing and sit right down.